Hello friends, welcome to this beautiful video lesson on the chapter, the Browning version, Class 11, Hornbill. The chapter, the Browning version is written by Terence Rattigan, a famous British playwright born on June 10, 1911 and lived up to November 30, 1977. Terence's first episode, which was published in 1933, was written with Philip Hemmon while still attending Oxford. It was a complete failure. Yet this did not deter Rattigan's courage from leaving school and moving to London to become a professional playwright. He achieved early success with his comic play French Without Tears, which was published in 1934, which did extraordinarily well in London and in several other countries. It was based on Rattigan's experiences studying French. The play held the record for the longest running play in England. So you can just understand the versatility of this writer, Terence Rattigan. Now, let's see the theme of this chapter, the Browning version. This extract from a play highlights the attitude of a teenage student towards his teacher. The author presents the relationship between a student and a teacher. He vividly brings out the agency of a dedicated teacher and how we many times fail to realize the real work of a person. The author, through his play, wants to convey that teachers are not as bad as they seem. All they want is good for their students. All the times. This is the theme of this chapter. Now let us have introduction and explanation of this chapter in a nutshell. This chapter is a short extract from the play, the Browning version, written by Terence Rattigan. In this one-act play, there are three main characters, Taplow, Frank, and Mr. Crocker-Harris. The play presents a conversation between a lower fifth grade student, Taplow, and Mr. Frank, a teacher from the school where Taplow studies. From their conversation, we come to know that Taplow is there to do extra work as punishment for his teacher, Mr. Crocker-Harris. Though Mr. Crocker-Harris does not appear in the play, but we get to know a lot about him through Taplow's conversation with Mr. Frank. So once you read this chapter line by line, you will find exactly the same thing what we have been discussing in this video lesson so far. A very, very interesting in form of play. Now we can conclude that the students often discuss teachers among their friends. They sometimes make fun of them behind their back or give them a name like Taplow did in the play Croc. This is not the right way to do, as a student must understand that a teacher will never do anything to hurt them. They want to see them successful ever. Now, I hope this video lesson help my learners to a good extent to understand this chapter. Now, so far assignment is concerned, let us see one very, very important questions from your examination point of view. That is, reading play is more interesting than studying science. Discuss. This is a textual question rather, and one of the important ones. The answer also let us discuss. The answer is yes. It's true because fiction always is more interesting than facts. Plays may be based on true stories, but the writer, with the help of his imagination, gives it a creative description, which makes it more interesting than science itself. So with this, we will conclude this video lesson containing chapter the Browning version. It was quite helpful to you. This is my imagination, and if it is so, like this video, subscribe it too, and share it amongst your friends for their benefits. And see you in the next video. With this promise, I say you all bye. Thank you. That's all.